Good afternoon.
As today, we are going to continue with the same topic, units, and solve some more problems. I have uploaded the lecture notes and also last video lecture in the LMS. You can find them in the LMS, and also you can find more problems and questions, some of them with answer, some of them with solution. Okay, our first unit topic is units, and what we studied last time. We learned what is the scope of the physics and why we need physics, and also we learn that we need make a quantity of measurements to make the physical quantities. And another important thing is you cannot use only number, you must use always number plus unit. So without unit there is no physical meaning of the numbers. And also please turn off your microphones. Okay. And there are basic quantities, something like length, mass, and time. And also there are defined quantities. So you can derive quantities by using these basic quantities. And the basic quantities is length. And what is the unit of the length? Meter. And the meter is the SI unit, System International. And the unit of the mass is kilogram, and unit of the time is second. Okay, when you are doing the calculation, we are going to use these basic quantities and also SI units. Yes, we mentioned about these things. And another important thing is prefix for the SI units. So we are using this prefix, and we can make a conversion between them. And for derived quantities, you can give example as area, volume, speed. So for example, speed is derived by using length and time. We use two basic quantities to derive speed. So similarly, its unit will be length over time. So unit will be meter over second. Yes, we solved already this example. Oops. 1 minute. This one is old one. Yes. Yeah, sorry, I opened the last semester one. It is similar, only change is I change some slides. Okay. Yes, type of quantities we see. Yes, how can you make unit conversion? To make a unit conversion, first of all, you must to write what they give you. For example, you are going to convert 80 meter to the kilometer. First, you are going to write the 80 meter. Then you multiply by conversion factor. Conversion factor is 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So you can multiply by 1 kilometer over 1000 meter. So meter with meter cancel each other. So at the end you are going to find the answer in unit of kilometer. Yes, it's all done. And also dimensional analysis is important. We use bracket to show the units. For example, if the A, B, C are the units of meter, when S is equal to A, unit of S is also unit of length or meter. Here you can see some examples what we saw yesterday. Okay, let's look at the new examples. First of all, give this symbol for each of the following metric unit and state the quantity measured by each unit. Gigameter. What is a gigameter? You can show by GM. Okay, GM. And it is giga is prefix, but meter is for the length. So this is the unit of length. Similarly, kilogram. Kilo is shown by K and gram is G. So kg. And what is it? It is the unit of mass. Similarly, centiliter. Centi is shown by C. Liter is L. So CL. And it is for volume. And microsecond is micro is mu. And second for time. So this is the unit of time. And if you look at the metric system, as I said before, for length, what we are going to use? We use meter. For mass, we use gram. And for volume, we use liter. And for time, we use second. So when you are going up, for example, the kilo is equal to 10 to 3. Mega is 10 to 6. Giga is 10 to 9. Tera is 10 to 12. So if you are going down to small distances, for example, dc is 10 to minus 1. Santi is 10 to minus 2. Milli is 10 to minus 3. Micro is 10 to minus 6. Nano is 10 to minus 9. And so on. So they are very simple. Yes, let's look at the unit conversion. A hospital has 125 deciliter bags of blood plasma. So what is the volume of plasma expressed in milliliters? So they give you 125 deciliter. So you want to convert it to the milliliter. First of all, you must know what is the deciliter. So 1 liter is equal to 10 deciliter, and 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. After that, you are going to write what they give you and multiply by these factors. So if you write 1 liter over 10 deciliter, it will be equal to 1. So you can multiply 1 and nothing change, but it's only changed the unit. Okay, you can write like that. It's only changed the unit. So deciliter cancel with deciliter and it converted to the liter. So after that, what you are going to do, you can convert liter to the milliliter. Okay, liter is up here, up, so you must write it down to cancel to each other. So you are going to write that 1000 milliliter over 1 liter. So liter cancel with liter. So after that, at the end, you are going to find it in terms of what? Milliliter. So now you are directly going to calculate 125 times 1 over 10 times 1000 equal to in milliliter. Okay. Yes. Here you can see same thing, and answer will be in milliliter, and deciliter cancel with deciliter, liter cancel with liter. So at the end you are going to find it in milliliter. Yes, there's a practice exercise, so as a homework, so you can do it yourself to find the answer, and answer is this, so you can check your answer if it is correct or not. So another good example is here. The mass of Earth is 5.98 times 10 to 24 kilogram. So what is the mass expressed in megagrams? So they give you the mass in kilogram and they ask you to find in megagrams. So 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram, and 1 megagram is equal to 1 million gram, or 1 times 10 to 6 gram. And now let's write first what they give you. They give you in kilogram. So you want to convert it to the first gram. So what you are going to write, 1000 gram over 1 kilogram. If you write like that, kilogram cancel with kilogram and you convert it to the gram. So after that, you want to convert it to the megagram. So you will write it mega to up and gram to down. So 1 mega is equal to 1 times 10 to 6 gram. So grams are cancelled to each other. So at the end, you will find it in terms of megagram. So if you multiply these numbers, you will find that it is equal to 5 times 98 times 10 to 21 megagram. And here the given value limits the answer to 3 significant digits. So if they give you in the question in 3 significant digits, after that you must find the result also in 3 significant digits. So if they give you in 2 significant digits, then you must find it in 2. Okay. Yes, this is another homework for you. This is also a good example about the light, speed of light. Yes, let's look at another sample. A half-gallon carton contains 64 fluid ounces of milk. How many milliliters of milk are in a carton? So this fluid ounce is using in the USA units, and here also you can see that in this table 1 length is equal to 1 inch and 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. 1 pound is equal to 454 gram, and 1 quarter is equal to 946 milliliter, and 1 second is equal to, yes, 1 second. They don't have any unit for the second. And also they ask you to find in milliliter. They give you fluid ounce. So what you know that 1 quart is equal to 32 fluid ounce in the table, and Also 1 quart is equal to what? 946 milliliters. So you must use these conversion factors. So they give you 64 fluid oz. So you want to cancel the fluid oz to convert it to the what? Quarts first. So 1 quart 32 fluid oz. Fluid oz are cancelled to each other and you find it in quart. After that you want to convert quart to the milliliter. So you must write milliliter first, after that over quart. So 946 milliliter over 1 quart. So quarts are also cancelled to each other. So at the end you will find your answer in milliliter. And when you multiply them, you can find that it is equal to 1890 milliliter. So here they given value and unit factor too. So each limits the answer to 3 significant digits. And also there's another homework similar to this question. You can find it here and you can check your answer after you calculate it. Another good example is this one. If a tennis ball weighs 2 oz, what is the mass of the tennis ball in grams? So you must convert this one to the gram. But we know that 1 pound is equal to 16 oz, and also 1 pound is equal to 454 gram. So first you write the given value 2 oz is times, you want to find in pounds, so we must multiply pound over oz. 1 pound is equal to 16 oz, so oz are cancelled each other and you convert it to the pounds. And after that you convert pound to the gram. So how can you convert? You first write gram over pounds. So pounds are cancelled to each other, and when you multiply you can find it in gram. So it is equal to what? 2 times 1 over 16 times 454 grams. So it is equal to 57 gram. Let's see here also. Yes.
You're moving a bit fast. It's hard to write down what we're doing. The slides are moving a bit too fast.
Okay. Okay, they're so simple, so that I'm going fast. But here, don't forget that you must repeat these questions yourself. Okay, in the home you must do yourself, and also you must make the homeworks to understand better. Okay, I'm going to now slowly. Okay. If a Mazda Miata is traveling at 95 km per hour, so they give you the speed of Mazda, this car is 95 km per hour, and they ask you convert it to meter per second. And they say to you that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter and 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. Okay, so how can you solve it? First of all, you must convert kilometer to meter, then hour to second. When you are solving this kind of questions, first you must write what they give you. They give you that 95 km per hour. This is the given value. So you know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter and 1 hour is 3600 seconds. So if you divide 1 kilometer to the 1000 meter or 1000 meter to the 1 kilometer, nothing is changed because they are equal to each other. So it means that 1, okay, they are equal to the 1 when you divide them to each other. So that you can multiply by your value. But here you can use this one or this one. So which one is better for you? You want to convert kilometer to the meter. So that it is better to use meter over kilometer. This one. Because if you multiply by this one, kilometer cancel with kilometer, and at the end you will find it in terms of meter. So after you convert it to the meter, you must convert it to the second. So this is now it becomes meter over hour. Now you can multiply by 1 over 3000 times 600 seconds or 3600 seconds over 1 hour. Which one is better? First one. Why? Because this is hour, so they can cancel to each other. And at the end, you will find your answer in meter per second. Let's multiply the numbers and find what is the answer. Here, 95 times 1000 over 3000 over 600 will give you 26 meter per second. Here the important thing is, as I said, that you must multiply by conversion factor, which give 1, and you must choose the suitable ratio. Yes, any question? Any question? Yes, if you have any question, yes, you can ask me whenever you want. Also, this question is also homework. You can try to do in home. Example 8. Given that an automobile engine has a volume displacement of 498 cm³ in each cylinder, express the volume in cubic inch. So how can you do it? First of all, what they give you? They give you the volume of the engine, but this is for each of them. It is 498 cm³. So you write it. So what you know, to convert it to the cubic inch, you must know 1 centimeter is equal to how much inch. So 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. Okay. Or if you want, you can use 2.54 centimeter or 1 inch. Well, which one is better? Here they give you in centimeter, so it is better to choose inch over centimeter. Okay, to cancel the centimeters. But this is cube. So if there is a cube, you must multiply by 3 times. So you write 1 inch over 2.54 centimeter multiply 1 inch over 2.54 centimeter times 1 inch over 2.54 centimeter. Now you can see that centimeter times centimeter becomes centimeter cube. So centimeters cancel to each other and it is converted to the inch cube.
Excuse.
Yes.
Can we write the 1 inch over 2.54 centimeters into brackets and just put a cubed up there?
Yes, you can do it. For example, 1 over 2.54, and you can take Also there's a centimeter, and here inch, and take cube, and this is equal to inch cube over 2.54 cube centimeter cube. Yes, you can also multiply like that. Okay. And when you multiply the numbers, you can find your answer in terms of inch cube. When you can make it openly. Also in the exam, you can use your calculator, scientific calculators. So which one is easier for you? You can choose. And this is another homework for you. It is similar. Okay. Yes, another question is, this is a bit different. This time they said that an energy efficient home may have solar panels for heating water. As in Cyprus also, we are using this solar panel for heating water. So if 350,000 calorie heat water from 20 Celsius to 35 Celsius, what is the mass of water? Yes, what is the mass of water? So you don't know anything, equation or formula for this thing, but what you know the units. By using the units, now we can find it. First of all, what they give you? They give you that, and they give you that specific heat is equal to 1 calorie over gram times Celsius, and they give you the calorie. So first you write the calorie as a given value. Then you must multiply by this specific heat, because here there's a calorie. So if you multiply by this one, you cannot cancel calorie. So you must divide it, as you see. Okay, to cancel the calories, you must divide it. So it means that specific heat is 1 calorie over gram times Celsius. So it is better to write it in this way: 1 gram times 1 Celsius over 1 calorie. If you write it in this way, what happens? Calories are cancelled to each other. So I don't know any formula or equation for calculating this heat, but by using what given to you, I can do it. So now calorie is converted to the gram Celsius. After that, to find your answer in gram, because you are going to find the mass of water, you must multiply by something inside Celsius, because you want to cancel Celsius. What they give you? They give you that the heat is changed from 20 to 35 Celsius, and we know that if there's some initial and final heat, in all equations we use something like that: T final minus T initial. So it is equal to 35 minus 20. Okay, Celsius. So if you divided this number 15 Celsius, so 1 over 35 minus 20 Celsius, what happens? Celsius are cancelled to each other. So at the end, you will find your answer in gram. So if you know the unit conversion, and if you use what they give you, you can also calculate whatever you want without known equations. So when you multiply them, calories are cancelled, Celsius are cancelled, as I said, and you find that the mass of the water is 23,000 gram, which is equal to 23 kilogram. Why? Because kilo means 10 to 3. And also there is a similar question as a homework, so you can try at home. This kind of questions are very simple, but you can face in all your life because always you must use unit conversions in all questions. And the next question is, this is also related to the heat. So burning 1 liter of natural gas produces 9.46 kilocalorie of heat energy. So you must express the energy in kilojoules. And 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.184 kilojoule. So how can you do it? First, again, you must to write what they give you. They give you that 9.46 kilocalorie. So, and you know this ratio factor. So 1 kilocalorie over 4,184 kilojoule, or you can use the 4.184 kilojoule over 1 kilocalorie. So nothing is changed. Here you want to cancel the kilojoule and convert it to the kilojoule. So you must use this one. So if you use this one, what happens? Kilocalorie cancel with kilocalorie. So you directly convert it to the kilojoule. So if they give you this, so we are going to give you absolutely this conversion factor. It is very easy to calculate the unit conversion. Here, let's multiply the numbers. So if you multiply by numbers, you can find that it is equal to 39.6 kilojoule. And this is also homework for you. Now there are some problems without solution and we give only answer. So let's solve some of them for you. For example, this one. On an interstate highway in a rural region of this is, I think, example. I solved it already, I remember. So we solved this one. Okay, let's look at this one. The volume of a wallet is 8.50 inch cube. So convert this value to meter cube. Using the definition, 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. Sorry, how can you do it? Yes, 8.50 inch cube times. So you want to cancel inch, so we are going to write it down. 2.54 centimeter. This is cube, so as your friend said, you can multiply, open a parenthesis, and take cube. So what happens? Inch cube are cancelled to each other. Let's use calculator. As you can buy one Casio or another brand of the scientific calculator, so it is very useful for you and you can use in your life. Okay, 8.50 times. So if you are not using the scientific calculator, similarly this one, so you and use the basic calculators, you cannot do most of the calculations. Okay, don't forget to buy a scientific calculator. You can use in the engineering class or other scientific classes. Or you cannot see it because if you ask to any store, you can find something like that. Okay, scientific calculator. There are many brands. Yes, 8.50 times 2.54 cube. So it will be equal to 139.3 centimeter cube. After that, you must to convert it to the meter cube because answer must be in meter cube. So how can you convert it? Times 1 meter is 100 centimeter, but again you must take cube, and cube. So divide to 100 over 3. So at the end you will find your answer in terms of meter cube. So answer is 1.39 times 10 to minus 4 meter cube. Okay, so we find the answer correctly. Yes, here you can see we find the answer correctly. The next one is a solid piece of lead has a mass of 23.94 gram and volume of 2.10 centimeter cube. From this data, calculate the density of the lead in SAI unit, kilogram over meter cube. So how can you do it? Let's first, you are going to calculate the density. So density is equal to M over V. So mass is given. What is the mass? So density is 23.94 gram over 2.10 centimeter cube. So when you divide it, you can find your answer in gram over centimeter cube. So answer is 11.4 gram over centimeter cube. But you want to convert it to the kilogram over meter cube. Okay, so times 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 gram. So if you multiply by this, you can cancel the grams and convert it to the kilogram. After that, you must convert centimeter cube to the meter cube. So the length, unit of the length must be on down. So 1 meter is 100 centimeter, but you must take also cube. Take cube, and make calculation. Now centimeter cubes are cancelled, but there is 100 over 3 must be. So 11.4 times 100 over 3 divide to 1000 will be give you that 11400 kilogram over meter cube. Yes, you can write it like that, or if you want, you can write it like that. It is similar. Okay, it is also equal to 1.14 times 10 to 4. Yes, we find correctly the answer of the problem 4. Yes, have you got any question?
No, everything is
okay. So this unit is very simple, as I said before, but it is very important. And the last problem 5, this is homework also. This is problem 6 also homework, and problem 7 is also homework. The answer is given, so you can try to find these correct answers. So this is the end of this class, and what we learn the units and why they are important, and how can you make unit conversion and make the prefixes. And now, as a sum, I want to show you the elements. Let's show you the elements and give you information about the course and lab. Okay. So after you enter course page on elements, you can see that there's a Physics 101 syllabus. If you click it, you will find all the informations about the dates of quizzes. You can find your name of your assistant. So your assistant is Esra Yörük. And also here you can see that method of assignment. So there are 8 web quizzes and we choose best of 6. Okay, so the first and all quizzes will be held on Saturdays at 2 o'clock until 3 o'clock. The first quiz will be on 7th of the November. Okay, don't forget. Here you can see all the days of the quizzes. And the first midterm exam week will be also beginning of the November. And then what you can find, and also you can find information about the attendance and also textbook and reference book. And you can see the chapters what we are going to study. So next week we will study vectors. And yes, here you can see also web quizzes, dates and topics. The first topic will be vectors. Okay, but you must also study the units, because in all quizzes we can ask you something about also unit conversion. So first you must make unit conversion, after that calculate vectors. Okay, so don't forget these dates, and you must attend all lab sessions and lab exam. Okay, if you are repeating the course, doesn't matter, you must attend all lab sections and lab exam. We changed the labs, experiments, and also you can find the videos of experiments here. If you click it, you will see here we upload them on YouTube, and so you can see them here by order. Okay, if you want you can watch them now, but your assistant will say you what you are going to do. And here you can see also lab dates. Okay, so our first lab date is, so this is Physics 101 Group 8. So our first day for the lab is 20th of October. Okay, so next week. So another information, you can find all constants used in physics here. Also there's an online graphing calculator. If you don't take any invitation for the meeting on Teams, you can click here to directly join to the meeting on Teams. And here also there's a very good MIT Physics 1 course videos. Okay, they are very short. They're only 2-3 minutes. So if you want, you can watch them. Okay. And another important thing is I am uploading all the lecture notes here as a slide, and also you can find the video of lectures, and you can find some short questions with answer. Okay, you can try to, they are the multiple choice, so you can try to also solve these questions yourself. And also I put some problems with solutions, so or with answers, so you can try to also solve this question. And next topic is vectors. So next week we will study vectors. This is also a very important topic. So that's all. Have you got any question?
I want. Must we memorize the ratios?
No need to memorize anything, because now we are going to make the online exam. So we can send you the conversion factors or this ratio, so you can use them. How to use them? Also, if you look at the old exam questions, you can find them in my web page. In all exams, we give the in the first page we give all the formulas, equations, and these conversion factors. Okay, so you don't need to memorize anything.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, so have a nice weekend and have a nice day. So see you next week. So you will have 1 week to solve these problems and study the unit. So please study hard and try to understand everything as you can do. So if you have any question about the problems or questions, you can ask to your assistant, and also you can ask to me. Okay, so have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doctor.